Okay, we are recording. Now, I don't know why it's not picking up the audio of the game. Let's try that. Nope, that didn't work. Maybe it's picking up the name. So if I switch this, that, then... Nope, I don't know what's going on. Yeah guys, I'm back. You're probably wondering why I'm not wearing my gaming headset or anything. Whoa, the lag. It's cause I'm having trouble with the audio. I looked at past videos. You can barely hear what I'm saying, and I don't want you guys to deal with that constantly. So for videos like this, whether I'm alone or I'm joined by others or I'm doing like collab videos, I'm going to be not using my headset until I can figure out what's going on with the mic and everything. But we are playing D&D Minecraft Edition. Now, if I look here at our that just messed it up. We are returning back to Thesauri after grabbing the book that he wanted us to get from last episode. I don't remember much from last episode. All I know is that we got the book and a lot of stuff happened. So now we're looking for Thesauri, wherever the heck he is. Hello, do you know where Thesauri is? No? Okay. Any of you guys down there know where he is? No? Oh wait, no, he's right here. Here we go. Thesauri. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Because I don't want you guys to sit here and have to read it or something. Because I don't know what's going on. The life of being a YouTuber. Hold on one second, guys. Apparently, I'm just gonna have to deal with the fact that it doesn't wanna. Okay, so now I figured out what's wrong. So my mic. If I do that, maybe that'll fix why my mic sounds like this. Or maybe it's because... Try that. That work better? I don't know. We'll see in post. But yeah, we're back. And,
We've got the book you wanted.
yeah, we got the book.
Ah, excellent. Oh, does that mean that, Adro...
We were too late. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes, so am I. Though I will admit that I had assumed the worst already. Hearing it confirmed is still something of a shock. By the way, do you know what was being done in the tower?
No, not really.
A cult of devil worshippers had taken over his tower and removed him.
Okay, so that's what happened.
Devil worshippers? That's a bit, extreme. I certainly hope that Adro had nothing to do with them. So many people seem to forget how committing your soul to a devil is usually a rather permanent affair. I would not want that for him. He could be unpleasant, yes, but he was a good man, all things considered. Do you know what they wanted from his tower, or why they were there?
They had some sort of portal. I think they were using it to summon more devils and stay in contact with the devil in charge.
That cannot have been their only reason for being there, though. They could have taken residence and opened a portal anywhere.
Well, they did say something about needing a safe place. They thought there was some sort of impending calamity and were using the tower as a fortress.
Really? Did they say what this calamity would entail?
We didn't really get that far in conversation. Between them trying to sacrifice me and all that.
Ha! All right, that is fair. I suppose I had hoped for too much.
We did, however, run into that masked man we told you about, though. The one that was in the cave when Vire was taken out of his body.
Really? What happened?
He sounded like he was spouting nonsense. Neither Vire nor I could figure it out, but he then killed one of the cultists and their leader before taking whatever they were using to open the portal. A couple of its minions were also killed outside the tower while fighting against the things living there.
Pretty fair indication that they're not exactly friendly acquaintances, then.
So now what? You intend to uphold your end of the bargain?
Yes, the charges against you have been wiped clean.
Okay. So what are you going to do now to help us?
Help you? Whoever said that I would help you?
You did? You said that you would help us if we cleared out the tower and got your book for you.
I know this man is not gonna go. Buddy. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself.
I said that I would wipe the slate clean regarding your criminal activities and waive your fee for entrance to the Great Library. The matter of helping you with your little identity crisis is something else entirely.
That's dirty! You made it sound
does.
like you were going to help us. You just used us.
It did sound like that, didn't it? I'm kidding. Just toying with you a bit. I was planning on helping you from the start, as the problem piqued my curiosity.
That's alright. You're this close to being put on my video game character hit list. As of last time from the last episode of Danganronpa that I did, you are this close to being put on that hit list.
Though this ought to remind you that you should be careful about what someone says and what you agree to. There are plenty of devious people and creatures out there. Either way, I had actually already begun investigating some leads. This may not exactly align with my specialty, but we have hundreds of researchers in my department, so I've enlisted their help.
You can just do that? Get them to drop their own project?
Of course. What good is being a hit bureaucrat if you cannot throw around your weight a little every now and then?
He's not wrong. If it was me, I'd do the same thing.
Oh, and speaking of assistance, I should also note that no one has been able to identify the creatures that you described to me earlier. That in itself is rather peculiar, considering how many people in this city are fascinated with magical creatures. None of our experts have any answers, though. Fortunately, the Avowed are a curious lot, and are working all the harder to determine who or what you encountered. Since you ran into one of their kind again, if their bodies are still where you slew them in the woods, finding and examining their anatomy would go a long way towards solving the riddle. I will send someone out to find and retrieve them.
What should Vair and I do in the meanwhile?
Well, you're always welcome to find other work in the area. Otherwise, you have been through quite a lot in the past few weeks. Go to the inn, get some rest. Come see me again once you've had a solid night's sleep. I may have some more information for you by then.
Got it. Alright, room at the end. Before that, yo, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's I, your boy Ghostwriter, aka FanMurder109. Sorry, I didn't want to go through this entire game without doing a proper intro. But, yeah, welcome back to the Phantom Zone, guys. Look at this game. It's just... it never ceases to amaze me, guys. It never ceases to amaze me. I love D&D. It's been a minute since I've done a D&D campaign or posted one or anything. But sooner or later, maybe when I get done with this map, whenever I get done with this map, so far, it seems to be a very large portion of things going on. But, yeah, the lag is insane, though. I'll tell you guys that much. Jesus. And I'm not even in Discord or anything. As a matter of fact, Twitch Studios and Minecraft are the only things that I'm running right now on the computer, so I don't know why it's lagging like this. Maybe it's because we're in a big city and everything, so... Close that behind us. Go. And hello.
What can I do for you?
Do you have an open room for the night?
Yeah, haven't had a lot of customers lately since most travelers aren't being let into the city. Say you got your pick of the place. Just be 1 gold piece.
Here you go.
Thank you. Now let me just show you to your room.
Alright. And we go to sleep.
No. Stay away. No. Stop. Stop it. Leave me alone. Go away.
Vair! Engandra Vair! It's okay! There's no one here. It's just us.
Leave me.
Just
Get
us,
back.
okay?
Where are they? Carter, where are they?
Whoa.
They.
Having a nightmare. Oh my gosh. It was like he was re-experiencing what happened in the cave. I think that mask guy triggered some PTSD with it.
What were you dreaming about?
You needn't pretend. You saw it too.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
I guess we get going to... Actually, hold up. Let me be on my due diligence. Yes, sir. Be on my due diligence for this. Look at how much money I have. Good lord. Alright. Continue to be on my due diligence. Nothing over there. Alright. Let's get moving. I have so much money on me.
About last night.
Please. Do not speak of it.
It's just that... was the experience really that bad? Having your body stolen. I know you were scared, but those dreams you have and the way you acted when the cultists caught us...
I said not to speak of it. I want no reminder of that. But if you really insist on satisfying your childish, idiotic curiosity, then just know this. Having my soul ripped from my body was the most painful thing that I have ever experienced. I did not know that pain could be so complete or overwhelming. Not being able to do anything about it was even worse. Now be silent and go speak with the sage.
Powerless, he's scared. But I mean, I'd feel the same way too if my soul was ripped out of my body and I was put in another body that I can't even control, really. I'd feel the same way. It's like, whoop. Look at me being on my due diligence. Ooh! The money! Give me my gold coins. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. look at me being out here on my due diligence. And then this just loops around. Okay. Or does it loop around? Do I have to go down and go back to where I was? Oh wait. Maybe not. Maybe not. Or, yep. I'm stuck behind the cage. I've been caged up again. Alright, can I jump up here? Yep. Jump over here. And then jump down here. And then, yes sir! Yes sir! Okay. Yeah. I feel the same way how Vair feels about his soul being ripped out of his body, man. I feel the same way. And it didn't look fun either, and then having something replace this, I'd know his pain. I'd feel his pain, and I'd know it well. If I knew how to. Ooh, hold up. Beyond my due diligence, there's a chat. Ooh. Look at them spoiling me now. Look at them spoiling me now with the coins. Look at them. Invincibility potion. Okay.
Ah, there you are.
And
Yvonne and I have been working on your conundrum. I have some good news and I have some bad news.
Do we have to hear the bad news?
I am afraid that they go hand in hand here.
Let's hear the good news.
Well, to begin with, we have found a way to safely separate Vair's soul from your body and put it back into his own while expelling the parasite that is latched onto him.
What's the bad news?
The bad news, I'm afraid, is that the artifact
Sorry,
you need to put Vair back into his own body is rather far away, and may not actually be where we think it is. You see, while investigating, we encountered two principal problems. Removing and transporting another creature's soul is actually rather simple if you have the appropriate knowledge or equipment. I've done it myself on several occasions. The problems are that Endandravair's body is already inhabited by a living creature that may have some control over it, and furthermore, we do not know how much damage this creature has inflicted on Vair's body, nor whether removing the parasite forcibly would do even more. For all we know, removing the creature would kill Vair's body, and trying to put his soul back into it would be, well, pointless. He would simply die as any other creature does when their body expires. To address this, we track down an artifact known as the Rod of Alignment. Its relatively simple, if exceptionally powerful function, is to set things back to their natural intended state.
Sorry guys, I'm getting blown up like crazy right now.
It can only do so on a limited scale and needs time to recharge, but it should do the trick.
What's the catch?
The catch is that, like I said, we are not absolutely sure about where it is. We just have a very good guess that will at least put you on the artifact's trail.
You sure there isn't a simpler solution?
Well, you could perhaps gather a group of exceptionally powerful clerics to simultaneously heal Vair's body while moving his soul, but that would be a delicate process requiring multiple powerful spellcasters, provided they're even willing. Simply finding and recruiting such people could take years.
Will that be enough on its own?
Yes, though depending on how powerful the parasite is, you will likely need to weaken the creature before the artifact can extract it. Living things can resist magical effects, but weakening the target will reduce its ability to do so. The rod was last seen in the possession of Myastan Kimmerin, a morally dubious Dragonborn druid. Without getting into too many details, he was last seen with it in Icewind Dale when going to speak to a storm giant friend of his who lives in the area. There have not been any... If not, then they may have an idea of where to... Oh, and one last thing. One of our occultists was able to identify those grinning creatures that you have encountered. They are called Gru, and are part of a large, mysterious category of creatures commonly called Starspawn. Whatever their purpose is here, it cannot be good. The few times the Starspawn Gru are mentioned in our books usually labels them as minions, shock troopers, and harbingers for even greater evils and agents of ancient mad gods. How they came here is unknown, but their very presence is troubling. The people working with them probably worship whatever elder god the Gru serve. I suspect that you have found a cult of the Old Ones, which may explain why the man in the mask was interested in the devil cultists you found in Adros Tower. They would likely have similar goals and could be using similar resources.
The sage seems to be fairly composed, but he could be concealing something. It's hard to say.
Bruh.
Thank you for the information.
Limited as it was. You see, while investigating, we encountered two... I've done it myself on several occasions. The problems are that, for all we know, removing to address this, it can only do so on a...
Will that be enough?
Yes, though depending... The rod was last seen in the... Without getting into too... There have not been... If not, then they may have an idea of where to find it. Oh, and one last thing. One of our occultists was able to identify those grinning creatures that you have encountered. They are called Gru, and are part of a large, mysterious category of creatures commonly called Starspawn. Whatever their purpose is here, the few times the Starspawn grew and how they came here is unknown. I suspect that you have found a cult of the Old Ones, which may explain why the man in the mask was interested in the devil cultists you found in Adros Tower. They would likely have similar goals and could be using similar resources.
The sage seems to be fairly composed, but he could be concealing something. It's hard to say.
Well, that wasn't exactly...
Very little, I'm afraid. Keep this with you as you travel. You can use this to contact me from anywhere in Faerun at any time. If you're in dire trouble, or if you encounter something that might be very interesting to me, use that. Otherwise, abuse this privilege and I will sever the connection permanently. Now go down to the docks and you will find passage on a ship heading north. Good luck.
One of your people is broken, sir. I'm gonna just go. Okay, so where do we go now? We go down that way. Hooey! Oh, I forgot. There's barriers around certain areas. Whee! And I love the fact that we don't take fall damage. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. my boy over here. Sir?
Need a lift?
Sir, yes, I need a lift. Icewind Dale.
The voyage north is long, and you discover an intense dislike of the sea, as you find yourself repeatedly clutching the ship's railing and spewing out various meals into the waves. As the voyage continues, the air also grows colder, as settlements and cities along the coast become fewer and far between. By the time the captain tells you that your destination is near, you have already started counting how many seconds it takes for your puke to freeze against the hull of the ship. Looking up from the railing, though, you see a dark shape looming through the blowing snow, and something about it that has nothing to do with the cold causes you to shiver.
I see the prison inspector has caught your eye. Best hope you don't find yourself going there any time soon, unless you have business.
Why build something like that
Why
all the
am
way
I
out
looking
here?
into the sky? That is my
Well, the
question.
nice and fancy folk don't want no reminders of the dirt.
What is...
It's called Rivel's End.
Again, prisons.
How much farther until port?
Not much farther at all. Just keep heading along that there path and you'll find your way to Cairns Interval. Not much of a place for southerners, between the cold and the rough company, but you'll find shelter from the blizzards and food. Good luck, wherever your journey takes you.
Bro, where is your boat? How did we get? Did we just what? Where is this guy's boat? Where is the boat?
Oh, what a miserable place.
How are you cold? I can hear you shivering.
This
That doesn't make sense.
man.
I'm the one who has to walk through this.
Oh, maybe because I am not simply a passive observer, and I am actually sharing your body. How many times must I explain this?
Right, but shivering? Thought you needed your own body for that.
Never mind. Why would anyone choose to live in such a dismal part of the world?
Judging by what the captain said along the way, people who either don't want to be found or have nowhere else to go.
Lovely. Well, if we are to keep our visit as brief as possible, I would suggest finding the nearest bartender or such who might have heard rumors of a giant.
Okay. I don't know why I jumped, but that freaking this dragon is get on my nerves. Sorry about that, guys. I will. Messaging. Again, I'm getting blown up. Hey, buddy. Why are you not taking it? Have a fireball. Fireball. Ready. Fire shell. Oh, right. We're here. Oh. Y'all just have a giant bonfire? Just chilling here? is the tavern. I'm gonna close the door behind me. Hello.
Haven't seen you around before. What do you want?
Friendly.
Have you heard anything about a storm giant in the area?
Storm giant? That ain't like a frost giant? Or do you mean a stone giant? Because we got plenty of those up on our spine. Sometimes wander this way to hunt and raid.
No, I mean storm giant.
Yeah, we were talking about a storm giant. You know, a giant that controls storms and stuff.
And I've got nothing for you. Though you could always ask Kelly, a goat kicker. She's been around a fair amount. One of those adventurer types. Always looking for mercenary work and places to explore. You can usually find her down by the lakeside docks.
So long.
Seriously? You're not even gonna buy a meal or a room? Ugh, wasting my time.
Wasty. Buddy, barkeep, you. Ooh, you know what? You're a side character, so I can't even kill you if I wanted to. Yeah, he said talk to somebody at the dogs.
Are you Helia?
And who wants to know?
I know y'all heard that. Why did it sound like she moaned?
My name is Katra, and I'm looking for a storm giant that's supposed to live in the Dale. Have you heard of anything like that?
Storm giant. Well, I'd be lying if I said I knew exactly what you're on about, but well, my partner and I did see something right queer in the mountains about a month back, and it was definitely giant and definitely stormy at the time.
What do you do around here?
I'm a right and proper adventurer, fighting monsters, digging up treasure.
This woman has certainly seen an adventure or two, a few fights as well, but as far as buried treasure and the like...
Have you heard of any disappearances or strange happenings like...
Outside of the usual, well, people going missing, losing their minds, and some stuff.
My name is Katra.
Storm giant.
Any details you can...
Hi. There's a trail on the opposite side of this lake, right across from us. That goes up into the mountains, as called the Spine. A blizzard started blowing around one of... My partner and I, we thought we'd go see if anything...
You seriously risked life and limb thinking that there would be treasure there just because a storm had...
Even if we found no...
And what does this have to do with the giant?
I'm getting there. So, after about an hour, thing is, the snow was getting... We tried to find shelter, but then... Next thing I know, we've been taken all the way down the mountain. 'Twas the wildest thing I ever seen, and I still ain't been able to figure it out.
Thank you for your time.
Well, that is at least a little promising. What say you, Katra?
It's the only lead we've got at the moment, so it's probably worth investigating.
What in the Jedi mind tricks? You can use the Force? That is going up there. I don't want to go there. I want to go there. Climb the spine. Horses. We ride off into the wind.
I should warn you, in case you did not already know, dragons and giants have a long-standing rivalry that verges on hatred, depending on the parties involved. Storm giants are known as goodly, if stern, creatures, but regardless of this one's disposition, it might be for the best if you do not mention my presence or involvement.
Something else to complicate things. That's good to know. Thanks.
Fire shield. Fireball. What's the fireball? Magic mirror.
Where are you? Just want to talk.
Thank the mighty gods of this universe. Why can't I run? Oh, right. They really been evil in this game. Or this map, I mean. What is that? Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. I have to be a bit closer for it to hurt. Back up! Back up! Why aren't you backing up? Why aren't you getting closer? Thank you. That took less than a minute. Kill yourself! Kill yourself! It'll take a minute. Just don't let it rub it. Stick your Yeah, there you go. You know the song. You know the words. You don't know the words. What was that a comment, huh? Who are you, Goku? That man is Goku. He is Goku. He's just Hurt him? They? Explain right now because I love the female.
You shall not proceed! You tread a dangerous path, human. If you have come to rob or hunt me, then I hope that you have made peace with yourself.
That, Katra, is a storm giant, and one who has ascended beyond the restrictions of their body, it seems. They aren't just controlling the storm around us. They are the storm. It is a part of them. Be careful.
Speak now and tell me your purpose in coming here, lest I blast you off the side of the mountain.
Is quite guarded and wary of you, but contrary to her words, she does not seem to want to harm you, though it is certainly willing to if you threaten her.
Do you know a druid named Myaston Kimmerin? No. Should I?
You see recognition flicker across her broad features at Kimmerin's name, but can also tell that the subject has made her even more guarded.
Why are you lying to me? Dare accuse me of lying? I can read it on your face. You're even more tense after I mentioned him. And for good reason. What business have you with Kimmerin of Clan Myaston? My friend has been infested with a parasite that has also displaced his soul. We were told by the Sage of Magic at Candlekeep that his best hope is to find the Rod of Alignment, which was last seen with Kimmerin. And what if I refuse to help? What will you do? I could ask really nicely? I mean, I'll beg if you want me to, but that feels a bit degrading. No, there is no need to go that far. Perhaps I can find it in myself to... This is a powerful item that you seek, and not something Though perhaps... Very well. I indeed possess the rod, and am with the druid who last held the rod is indeed a friend of mine. Kimmerin, however, has a tendency to use force to protect the wilderness and its creatures. Rather, the Lord's Alliance decided that they had suffered his vigilantism long enough, and have imprisoned him in the great fortress they built nearby. I cannot enter that bastion, as its magic wards me away. If a prison break to set free a dangerous environmentalist vigilante? Count me in. Well then, perhaps Kimmerin has found a kindred spirit in you. A last warning to you. Beware the prison, for it is not I have not seen the guards at every time I've tried to approach since it. I do not know if the jailers have summoned it as in a good luck.
Alright, so I think that is where we'll leave it off for today's episode. If you guys did enjoy today's episode of D&D Minecraft, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload, whether it be by myself, with the Chaos Fighters cast, Phantom Squad, ODG, or with any other special guests that I bring onto the channel. I'm Ghost Rider, aka Phantom Rider 109, and I'll see y'all in the Phantom Zone. Peace out.